tonight. Tonight, 33 distinctively handsome Filipinos will battle it out for the chance to bring home the glory. Get your scorecards ready and choose the new Mr. International Philippines 2022. Let us all welcome the official 38 candidates vying for the title of a Mr. International Philippines 2022.
Cotabares, 23, Albay.
Mark Avendaño, 22, Binyan, Laguna. Carlo Macoto, 21, Cabuyao City.
Andre John Cuel, 19, Cagayan de Oro.
John Angelo Escuadro, 23, Cagayan Van. Marvin Salcedo, 26, Cainta Rizal.
Aldrian Basilia, 20, Camarines Sur. John Agastan Singh, 21, Cebu City.
20 James Trozo, 22, Cebu Province.
Nico Angelo Teng, 23, Davao City. Jethro Mendoza, 22, Ilocos Sur. Christian Garcia Villarin, Iloilo Province.
Christian Carlo de los Santos, 28, Imus, Cavite.
Michael Ver Anton Kumali, 21, Leyte Province. Catherine Nicolay Murillo, 19, Abebe, Pampanga.
Gerald Castañeda, 21, Mandaluyong City. Cruz Espeso, 21, Marilao, Bulacan.
Richard Bravo Jr., 23, Misamis Occidental. Gerald Jan Puliate, 28, Naga City.
Ivan Miles Sibay, 20, Nueva Ecija.
Roman Santos, Papalan, 22, Pampanga. MJ Orgoliano,
23, Parañaque City.
Aisam Hit, 25, Quezon Province. Kit Pantaleon Cortez, 21, San Juan City.
Rafael Lanciano, 18, San Pedro Laguna. Nelson Nazal, 27, San Simon, Pampanga. Christian Angelo Leopando Aduana, 19, Siniloan, Laguna. Kent Orce Magno, 23, Santa Rosa City. Harold Johnson, 20, Santa Maria, Bulacan.
Interview Bombay, 22, Tabaco City. Emmanuel Miguel Gadera, 24, Sayabas, Quezon.
Cartusa Babrek, 24, Zambales.
Mr. International Philippines 2022 is confident in his own skin. He's an epitome of someone who can carry himself with an assertive character. Here now are the candidates in their official swimwear, designed by Pegado Swim and Mandators from Jojo Bragayes. This is the 2022 Mr. International Philippines swimwear presentation with Viva Records' US P-pop girl sensation, Liz.
the 33 candidates of Mr. International Philippines 2022 in their swimwear presentation. Once again, thank you so much to the Colonel Dance Company and Litz for joining our candidates. At this juncture, I think we are all ready to present the first set of special awards. Let's begin with Mr. Derma World 2022. Mr. Derma World 2022 is Mr. Parañaque City, MJ Orbiliano.
To present the award of Mr. Derma World 2022, may I call on Dr. Charlie Mendez, County President and CEO of Derma World Center for Age Management Inc. The winner of Mr. Derma World 2022 will receive 100,000 worth of services and gift packs from Derma World.
Congratulations. Now let's give out Mr. Options Philippines Ambassador 2022. We actually have two winners for this award. So the winners are Mr. Parañaque City, MJ Orbiliano, and Mr. San Pedro Laguna, Rafael Anciano.
The winners of Mr. Options Philippines Ambassador 2022 will receive 10,000 cash prize each from Options Philippines. To present the awards, here are Mr. Joseph Roble, President and CEO of Options Philippines, and Mr. Kevin Balwawa, Mr. International Philippines 2018. All 33 candidates will also get a 200,000 worth of life and accident insurance coverage from Options Philippines.
Now let's give out Mr. Kahel. Mr. Kahel is Mr. Nueva Ecija, Ivan Miles Sibay.
The winner of a Mr. Kahel will receive 10,000 cash and 1-year ambassador contract with Kahel. To present the award, here's Mr. Arvin Masada, co-founder and CEO of Kahel Clothing and spokesperson of a Mr. International Philippines organization.
Congratulations. Next up we have Mr. AQ Prime. Indeed, our Mr. International Philippines pageant is a gateway to many opportunities. As tonight, we will also be awarding one of our male candidates who stand out with distinctively beaming star power.
To receive the award of a Mr. AQ Prime, the winners will receive A4 exclusive picture contracts from AQ Prime. To present the award, here's Mr. R.S. Francisco, overall creative head of AQ Prime.
Our Mr. AQ Prime Discovery is no other than Mr. Parañaque City, MJ Orbiliano. Congratulations. Now we're going
25,000 cash from Mentor. To present the award, here's Mr. Brian on. Here's Miss Laura Carlson, Creative
Congratulations. And now to complete our first set of special awards tonight, we have Mr. Front Row International.
The winner of a Mr. Front Row International and Lux White and Lux Rio and Celebrity Photo Shoot with Control. To present the award, here's Miss G. Sharma, the Media Content Manager of Front Row Philippines.
Mr. Front Row International is Mr. Leyte Michael Bergmaling.
Congratulations to all the winners of our first set of special awards. We will be giving out more awards later tonight on the show.
Hello, Kylie.
Hello, Michael.
So nice to share this stage with you tonight.
Ako, Michael, the pleasure is all mine. Pero gusto ko lang talaga sabihin, no, I was given the opportunity to spend time with some of the candidates of Miss International 2022, and I found them to be such very sweet men, no?
Yes, they are distinctively handsome, not just handsome, but full of character, and that is absolutely right. Kylie, for today marks the rebirth of Mr. International Philippines organization. The competition has been recognized as the most prestigious and watched male pageant not only here in the Philippines, but in the world, or the universe rather. Not only because of the distinctively handsomeness of the candidates and the winners, but the advocacy of the organization which sets them apart from all the rest.
This year, the pageant will be advocating men empowerment through sports and wellness. With the advent of the pandemic, there is no other advocacy that fits this year's pageant rather than empowering men by having an active lifestyle. Grabe, no? Grabe yung mga sigaw ng mga crowd natin
Support.
ngayon. This will resonate well through our candidates and the brands who partnered with us to ensure that this message will be communicated to the whole country.
And still, we would like to congratulate the Mr. International Philippines organization, headed by attorney Manuel Del Dio, CEO and President of MIPH, for mounting this momentous event. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give Mr. International Philippines organization a thunderous round of applause.
The new Miss International Philippines 2022 will be selected through our unique criteria for judging. During our preliminary judging, the candidates were judged using the following criteria: national costume, 10%, swimwear, 20%, formal wear, 20%, sports and wellness challenge, 25%, and the nerve-wracking closed-door interview, 25%, for a total of 100%.
That is perfect in math. So, from the select group of 33 official candidates, we will narrow them down to top 20 semi-finalists. From top 20, they will go through the casual interview and the formal wear competition. Finally, the top 10 finalists will be selected. The top 10 will go on head-to-head in the final Q&A, where the judges will ultimately decide on who will be the new Mr. International Philippines.
So, who are these distinguished individuals who will decide on the fate of our candidates tonight? We are so delighted to introduce to you all this year's panel of judges. Let us meet them one by one, beginning with...
Our first judge is the President of Philippine Academy of Aesthetic and Age Management Medicine Incorporated and the CEO of Derma World Center for Age Management Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Charlie Mendez. Our next judge is a multi-awarded as Best Actor and Entrepreneur of the Year. A Guillermo Mendoza Memorial Foundation Award Celebrity Entrepreneur Awardee, Sargate Men Who Matter, People's Asia People of the Year 2022, and a recognized 2022 Rising Tiger Nation Builder. The co-founder of Asia's #1 health and beauty company, Front Row International, Front Row Care Foundation, and spearhead of Front Row Entertainment, who is now the overall creative director of the emerging AQ Prime Films. Let us not forget a respected philanthropist whom we all love dearly. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for R.S. Francisco. Our next judge is the Chief Executive Officer of Mentor Productions. Please give a big hand to Mr. Brian Diamante. Next up, let me just add up to this, a very handsome gentleman, the Chief Executive Officer and founder of Bragais Shoes. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Shoto Bragais. Next is the Vice President of the biggest fashion designer organization in the country, DCP, or the Designer Circle Philippines. Let's give a warm round of applause to Mr. Rafael Gonzalez. This juncture is actually our honor to present to you one of the Philippines' most famous name in fashion, a couturier, beauty queen maker, and TV personality. Okada Manila, please welcome Mama Rene Salud. Our seventh judge is the Vice President for Sales and Marketing, Hospitality Entertainment at Okada Manila. Please welcome Ms. Cielo Ortega Reporedo.
National Artist Awardee, entrepreneur and owner of La Mama Resto Boracay and Vice President of Options Philippines. Let's all welcome Mr. Jerome Roble. A fitness enthusiast and the Human Resource Officer too of Crack Course Learning and Development with various functions such as training, facilitator, website editor, social media specialist, app developer, and writer. Let's welcome Mr. Severino Seb C. Lubigan Jr. The Vice President of Programming of GMA Network in Binibini Pilipinas Club 22, Miss Club 2021. Let's welcome Miss Maureen Fontaine. TV actor, model, and Mr. International 2014, Mr. Neil Perez. Binibini Pilipinas International 2021, Ms. Hannah Arnold. The CEO, President, and National Director of Mr. International Philippines and the Chairman of the Board for tonight is Attorney Manuel Del Villo.
Our judges will ultimately decide who will be the new Mr. International Philippines 2022. So best of luck to you all.
Yes, kaya guys, let's all give our judges a round of applause. Kung gusto nyo, i-share nyo sa kanila kung sino gusto nyo manalo na candidate ngayong gabi.
Who do you want to win tonight? MJ,
Parañaque, Cebu.
Cebu, CDO. Wow, actually the whole Philippines is here tonight, Kylie.
Hindi naman whole, pero most.
Most.
Many.
Many. So when we come back, we will start the competition.
While we wait for the much-awaited announcement for the first cut of the night, let us focus on the screen and see what happened during the first weeks of the events leading to this night.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Thank you for attending our event this afternoon. From almost 80 candidates, we are down to 33 selected candidates. We are the official candidates of Mr. International Philippines 2022 wearing their official MIPH apparel from Cagayan.
Sobrang nakaka-impress yung candidates natin. Nakakatuwa kasi quality. It's a combination of Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So na-cover po natin lahat.
It's not just the usual faces in national pageantry that we've seen in the past.
And napakita natin yung kisig ng mga Pilipino.
I feel amazing. Just overwhelmed.
Super happy po ako na gawa ng pagawa ng din po ako.
I'm sure even just from screening today, I'm sure there's a lot of things that's happening. So alam ko everybody who made this happen really worked their butts on.
Po lahat na makapasok pero bilang pa rin po dapat ang makapasok. Malungkot kasi iba hindi nakapasok. Tapos yung mga nakapasok naman masaya kasi kasali sila dito sa bali na to. Although it's hard work, pero ko naman na kaya ko naman pulagpasan bawat pageant or dadating pa na laban.
It's that mixed emotion of nervousness and wanting to come, and I'm just enjoying life as it is right now.
With this batch of candidates, we are confident that we will be sending a very strong contestant in this year's Mr. International.
We have a very strong chance of winning.
Two international crowns, which is the Mr. International and then the Mr. Globe pageant.
And I'm excited because this will elevate the image and the branding of Mr. International Philippines even better.
Mr. International is more than just a pageant. Our advocacy is sports and wellness. We have lined up series of activities that will prepare our candidates to be advocates of health and wellness.
Kasi hindi lang siya more on into physical or Q&A. It's a holistic training yung ibibigay ng Mr. International Philippines sa kanila.
This pageant, I know it's gonna be tough. There are a lot of competitive candidates out there. I don't know what to expect, so just enjoy each and every moment as we go.
the new Mr. International Philippines 2022. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am so happy to see all of you, so many familiar faces. I know you are all very excited for the momentum of the pageant industry gaining traction again.
We are here today to formally open and introduce the rebirth of Mr. International Philippines. As you all know, Mr. International Philippines is recognized as the most prestigious and watched male pageant in our country. This prestigious pageant represents our kings, male candidates with a discipline,
Can you share some exciting events or activities lined up for our delegates?
One unique thing this year is that we'll be having a lot of activities for the guys. We want to really promote this advocacy of Mr. International Philippines, which is sports and wellness. So for sure, ma-enjoy nila because they get to play their favorite sports.
And we will be having a mentoring program for the candidates. The mentoring program will focus on skills that needs to be honed, the basic requirement of acting, drama, speech. We will also have entrepreneurship. We want the candidates, when they're done with pageant, at least they are well-rounded individuals.
Hindi ko naman siya ginano. Ala.
Sorry guys, naglalag.
Hotdog.
Wala ngayon na mabilhan.
Okay, nakikita ko dito is Ken! Cebu City! Sadly, there are only 20 candidates.
Tanong ko lang kay Ate makapibili.
Parang hindi natapos.
Bibili mo, yung lang natin.
Parang hindi natapos. Ano hindi natapos sa art mo?
Many were already pre-selected during the preliminary competitions held. We are now ready to reveal
Hindi ka naman gumawa.
Gumawa ka naman.
this year's top 20 10,000 of Vandals Mr. Popularity. names. Our next spot in the top 20 is candidate number 11, Davao City, Miko Angela Teng. For now, we will keep the suspense going, and when we come back, we will announce the rest of our top 20.
Welcome to our orientation for Mr. International Philippines. Thank you so much for coming and for agreeing to our invitation.
Today, my expectation for this orientation is to have more learnings where we will be instructed to the rules and the legalities, ano yung kailangan namin gawin, and also to be well prepared on upcoming events ng prestigious pageant po na ito.
We really appreciate you coming here, and we are doing this orientation because we want everyone.
It's my third time to be here in this kind of pageant, and
These type of stuff don't happen all the time in our lives, so I really want to make sure that I embrace myself in the experience and just enjoy it.
I'm gonna learn a lot in this kind of activities. Now, ready na po ako mag-focus and alamin yung mga dapat kong gawin upang may representa ang Pilipinas sa Mr. International.
Mr. International Philippines is so proud of 33 of you. We want you to know that we want you all made the best man way.
Hi everyone, this is Jay and welcome to Okada Manila.
Sobrang excited na kami, guys.
Let's all have fun and I'm sure mag-enjoy kami.
Kasi sobrang galing at talented ng aming mga photographer and videographer. I'm one of the photographers at WhatsApp who will do a photo shoot for Mr. International Philippines.
Maraming galing provinces at authentic. Nakakatuwa kasi the way they talk, minsan yung diction nila, nakaka-proud ba kasi ang ganda lang lain natin today.
Even if some of them are new in the industry, I was surprised because most of them know their angles. I feel so blessed because the other two photographers, they're the ones I look up to in the industry as well.
My first experience with the candidate is very nice. It's very pleasant. They're all kind.
We really enjoyed our activities here in Mr. International Philippines. I get to meet new people and we are all unique, distinctively handsome po kami.
Masaya kasi we used to work with the fashion designer of the Philippines, especially Pegaro's humor.
Yung poetic design ng mga very Filipino kasi all sa amin, hindi masyadong revealing. Kaya gusto ng mga candidates yung swimwear ng sinubilan.
every moment, including the photo shoots. We really have been close than before. Nabubuo yung brotherhood namin. Lalo kami nagiging magkaibigan. Yeah, I believe I can say that there's a brotherhood that was established between each and every one of us.
I met the owner, si Attorney. He has a lot of plans na magaganda for the Mr. International Philippines. Hindi lang siya basta-basta pageant. Alam mo, aalagaan yung mga candidate pageant na to is to uplift yung mga Filipino men na sumasama sa pageant.
Welcome back to Mr. International Philippines 2022 Grand Coronation Nights. We are now about to complete the names of the other 10 semifinalists. And here they are, starting with nararamdaman ko na ang tension dito sa likod, guys. At ang mga kaba ng ating mga candidates. Our next candidate in the top 20 semifinalist is candidate number 8, Camarines Sur, Adrian Basilia. The next spot in our top 20 is candidate number 22, Pampanga, Jomar Pabalan. The next spot in our top 20 is candidate number 9, Cebu City, John Ernest Dante. The next candidate in our top 20 is candidate number 27, San Simon, Pampanga, Nelson Nazal. Only 5 more spots in our top 20. The next candidate in our top 20 is Mark Avendaño. Our next candidate in the top 20 is candidate number 14, Imos Cavite, Christian Carlo de los Santos. Only 3 more spots in the top 20. The next candidate in the top 20 is candidate number 21, Nueva Ecija, Ivan Malsibay. Only 2 more spots in the top 20 are your best in. To the last spot, our semifinalist is candidate number 23, Parañaque City, Myron June Ordinalio. For the final spot in the top 20 is the winner of Sports and Wellness Challenge held last June 17 at the Surge Fitness Center. To receive 10,000 pesos and securing the last spot in the top 20 is candidate number 6, Cagayan Valley, John Angelo Escuadro. Kevin Balwawa, Mr. International 2018. Congratulations to our top 20 semifinalists. To the rest of the candidates, thank you so much for being part of Mr. International. We will soon battle it out once more for the challenge to impress our judges tonight and finally win the title. The casual interview segment with the king of talk, Mr. Boy Abunda, is up next, so stay tuned. This is Mr. International Philippines 2022 Grand Coronation Night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Boy Abunda, and I'm doing the casual interview portion in tonight's pageant here on Mr. International Philippines 2022. Thank you, R.S. Francisco. We have a distinguished panel of judges. R.S., you have a mic there? Do we have a mic for R.S.? Exactly, R.S., what are you looking for tonight? Sinong hinahanap nyo? Can that mic work, please? Wala pa rin. Buti na lamang ay hindi napunta sa candidate. Kay RS napunta. Now it's gonna work. How about a big round of applause for our 20 semi-finalists, mga kaibigan. Let's give them a big round of applause. Lakasan pa ho natin. Palapit na ng palapit ang desisyon. Thank you for staying and being part of this event. Yes, RS. I wanted to ask you, judges, what are you looking for?
Thank you, Tito Boy. What actually I am personally looking for is somebody that is well-rounded. Somebody, not just that, it's not all good looks. It's actually somebody that can talk, very eloquent, just like you. Somebody has that personality and that spunk.
Okay, that's spunk. Ikaw, Neil, anong hinahanap mo?
Hinahanap ko yung isang tulad ko.
Tulad mo na...
Para sa akin kasi mas nagpo-focus ako dun sa personality. Nandiyan na yung gwapo sila, maganda yung katawan nila. Kasi once na i-represent nyo yung Philippines, dapat may maganda kayong personality kasi magre-reflect yun sa bansa natin. So, may Japan, may Korea. Pag may pasaway at nagpasaway ka doon, Philippines yung i-mention, hindi pangalan mo eh.
Okay, so... Ibig sabihin, hindi pasaway. Hindi Neil. Okay,
Dapat
Hannah. Hannah, I want to go to Hannah. Hannah is representing the Philippines in this year's Miss International. Hannah, what are you looking for?
Hello, Tito Boy. I am looking for someone who is going to prove that there is relevance in pageantry. They're going to use their platform to advocate and go around in the community and share that story in their international stage.
Okay, Shello, that's a question. What are you looking for?
Hi, Tito Boy. Good evening.
Thank you.
I hope you like your room.
I'm sorry.
But okay, I'm looking for someone who can proudly represent the Philippines, like what RS and Neil and Hannah had mentioned. I want somebody who exudes superb personality, not just the looks.
Stuff. Superb
The total.
personality.
He should be someone who can really represent the country with confidence.
Okay.
Distinctly handsome Filipino.
All right, and with distinction.
Yes.
How about a big round of applause for our panel of judges? Maraming salamat. Itong casual interview po will comprise 40% of the score of the candidates, and we will be doing the interview in pairs. So dalawa magkasabay ang ating kakausap. Beginning with Province. Can you tell? It doesn't work.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Mic test. Mic test.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Mic check. Good evening.
Okay. Okay, I think but people can hear you. Ito po'y casual interview. Ang sabi namin sa mga English are acceptable things. So how do you, Mr. Iloilo?
I'm doing great. Basically, being on the top 16 is well expected for me because I've been putting 101% work before the finals. So yeah, hey everybody, good evening. I hope you're doing well.
Okay, sandali. Ulitin lamang natin. So ibig sabihin you expected to be here.
Yeah, I already expect that.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Mr. Iloilo, do you believe that 3 is a crowd? Do you believe that 3 is a crowd?
Yes, of course. Say 3.
Tayo, 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Ngayon kinakausap natin ang mga nanonood. Naniniwala ka ba na ang tatlo ay crowd?
Yes, physical fitness. I already told myself I'm not just a dreamer. I am.
Or say it for me.
I actually have my housemates there. They're supporting.
Wow,
Yeah, they're watching.
hello.
Hey.
Michael speaks waray. Siya yung taga-regionate. Mopaya gabi yung matanan. And Michael, okay, you are a
Pentathlete.
so you call yourself a pentathlete.
Yes, Tito Boy.
Which means, anong ibig sabihin nun?
I play 5 sports: swimming, fencing, equestrian show jumping, laser shooting, and running. All those sports.
What is the difference between laser shooting and joining male beauty pageants?
Tito Boy, joining male pageants and laser run. The difference
Or the similarity?
The similarities nila, Tito Boy, is you become successful in laser run if you're gonna practice very hard. Every time I join competitions, every time I win, it's because of my hard work. And if dito sa pageant na Mr. International, I would win, it's because of my practice and hard work. And I think those are the similarities of both.
How much hard work did you put dito sa contest na ito, Mr. Iloilo?
As I said before, it's 101%. Because during the pandemic,
Ano ang ibig sabihin ng 101%?
101, basically, I started before the pandemic. Because all those late nights, I work at the call center industry just to gain this kind of physique. Because I don't have any money, right? So I have to go to work. I need food, I need money to go to gym. So after work, I go to the gym. And even though if it kills me, I'm just living my dream, right? I'm willing to die for my dream.
I wish you all the best in tonight's
Thank
pageant. Michael, maraming salamat. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you very much. Please. Alright. Maya-maya lamang mga kaibigan ay makakausap din po natin ang the next 10 finalists. Mr. Iloilo, I was almost tempted to ask him, when is it okay to be not okay? Remember I asked, when is it okay to be not okay to miss Iloilo in Binibining Pilipinas? But this is less controversial. Can I call Mr. Quezon Province and Mr. San Juan to join me here?
Before we begin, it's actually Tayabas, Quezon.
It's Tayabas, Quezon. What did I say?
Quezon Province.
My bad.
Okay.
It's Tayabas, Quezon Province. We commit mistakes, but I got San Juan correctly.
Yes, you did, Tito Boy.
What do you do to someone who mispronounces your name?
Well, I just go with the flow for a while, but wait till then I tell them the right pronunciation of my name. That's how it is.
Ordinarily, what would you do to a person who says you're from another place and not from Tayabas?
Ordinary. Could you repeat that for me? Is it okay?
What would you do to a person who says you are from another place and not from Tayabas, Quezon Province? Dalawa lang ang choices. Sasampalin mo o ihahalikan mo.
Well, I'll explain to them that
No, you're not, sinabi ko tayo, taga-Tayabas, Quezon Province ka naman pala. Dalawa lang, ikikiss mo ba or sasampalin mo?
well, I'm a lover, not a fighter, so I'll just kiss na lang.
Okay, and what are you waiting for? That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. Ba't pinagkalakas ang tawa mo?
I'm just really happy that I'm here on the top 20. I'm just really happy that all of us are here. I mean, I'm still overwhelmed. I mean, look at the venue, look at the setup. And I want to tell all the people that as much as you applaud the people you see in front of you, please also applaud the people who made it possible or who's behind the work itself, right? You have to give them a round of applause, please.
You want to say something?
Yes,
Go
I want
ahead.
to say something as well. I just want to congratulate as well that everyone in this, not only the top 20, because all of us worked very hard to be here. And can I just say,
You're congratulating everyone who is involved in tonight's pageant.
yes, exactly. Not only the production team, everyone, just everyone. I'm just lost for words.
So you're happy for everyone.
Happy for everyone.
Are you ready to lose?
Tito Boy, wherever I may go, wherever I will be, I'll still be me. Win or lose,
Really?
always be happy. Yes.
Ikaw, handa ka?
Lose?
When you join a contest and people say that you should always be ready to win or to lose, are you thinking about losing?
No, actually, losing is not in my vocabulary. It's either learning or learning with recognition. So I don't really lose.
You don't lose, you learn.
Yeah.
Wow. I learned something today. Not because I lost, but because I heard that from you. Kung may third eye ka, saan mo ilalagay?
Oh, definitely in my forehead, which that is the most common thing. I don't have any slightest of idea of any substitute for it. So yeah, definitely in my forehead.
Ikaw, saan mo ilalagay?
Well, I'll say the same. I'll put it on my forehead.
Hindi, bawal kumaya. Dapat sa ibang lugar.
Well, I guess I'll just put it at the back of my head, so at least I'll be able to see what's behind me.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. To the both of you, maraming salamat. You make me proud. Thank you very much.
Thank you as well.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Tito Boy.
Palakpakan po natin, Mr. San Juan and Mr. Tayabas, Quezon Province. Thank you. You know, the candidates have been together for like a month, so they have a relationship. I mean, they actually talk to each other. They know each other. May I call Godfrey Nicolay Morillo, Macabebe, Pampanga, and Jaden Cordovales of Albay. Godfrey, did I pronounce your name correctly? Tama?
Yes po,
Godfrey.
Godfrey.
Okay. Bakit, hi Jaden. Bakit Godfrey Nicolay ang pangalan mo?
Kasi po, binigay ito ng magulang ko. Hindi ko lang po alam kung saan ginawa.
Pero hindi ka nagtanong.
Hindi po. Actually, hindi po.
Hanggang ngayon.
Opo.
Talagang Godfrey Nicolay. It's an interesting name.
Actually, ako din po, curious ako saan nila kinuha. Pero alam ko po sa internet lang.
Can you promise? Pagkatapos ang pageant na ito, itanong mo
Okay ba?
para malaman nating dalawa. Hi, Jaden.
Hi, Tito Boy. Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Jaden, somebody proposes to you. Somebody proposes to you and he's interested to buy your love. Anong sasabihin mo? Pabili ng pag-ibig.
Money can't buy love, Tito Boy.
I'm sorry?
Money can't buy love.
Okay. Sorry. So money can't buy love. And what are you trying to tell me?
Money can't buy love. It's a feeling. It's supposed to be an instinct. It's supposed to be a feeling of honesty.
Okay.
It should be,
It has no price tag.
yes, it has no price tag. It should be sentimental.
Walang presyo daw ang pag-ibig. Naniniwala ka?
Sa tingin ko po, totoo po yan.
Talaga? Bakit?
Kasi naranasan ko na din po na magmahal. Pero, ayun nga po, hindi ako naghihingi ng sukli sa kabila ng lahat ng ginawa ko po.
Ganda naman ang sinabi ni Godfrey. Sabi niya, hindi siya naghanap ng sukli. Ibig sabihin, ang sinusuklihan kasi yung nagbabayad. Ako, madalas ako makakuha ng sukli. Godfrey, Jay, maraming salamat. And good luck.
Salamat, Tito Boy.
Salamat. Palakapan po natin, Godfrey and Jay. Now, may I present to you Harold John Chongson of Santa Maria, Bulacan, and Andre John Cue of Cagayan de Oro City. Hello, how are you doing?
Tito Boy. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. Hope we give you a great show.
Hello.
Good evening po, Tito Boy.
Are you guys ready to win?
Definitely, I'm born a winner.
Why should you win?
Again, Tito Boy?
Why should you win?
Definitely because we deserve, we practice, and we give everything. Like the amount of what do you call this?
The amount of hard work?
Yeah,
Is that it?
definitely the amount of hard work, the amount of effort that we exerted just to achieve this event. That is more than enough.
Ikaw, Andre, handa ka? Handa ka manalo? Handa ka manalo?
Yes, I'm born ready.
Wow, I like that. I'm born ready. I am so tempted to ask you, what are you not born ready? Saan ka hindi handa?
I'm not ready to lose
Oh,
because I want to win.
I hear you. Saan ka hindi ready?
Well, definitely, Tito Boy. I'm not ready, definitely to lose my parents or anything else that I'm not yet prepared for. I'm not ready to die. Because I feel like hindi pa ako nananalo. I have not yet achieved the crown of Mr. International Philippines in my head, Tito Boy. So, I'm not yet ready.
Pero feeling mo panalo ka na. Last question na lamang. You're talking about your parents. How do you make your nanay proud?
By just standing up right here, Tito Boy. I know she's watching and he's already proud of me. By just achieving the top 20, Tito Boy, it's more than enough. I know my mom is proud over there.
How do you make your nanay proud?
I make my mother proud by joining this pageant, by achieving my goals, which is to inspire people to be the best version of themselves.
Maraming salamat sa inyong dalawa.
Thank you.
Thank you. Palakpakan po natin sila. Maraming
Tito Boy.
salamat.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
That's okay. Please join me, Benji James Trozo of Cebu Province and Miko Angelo ba? Miko? Angelo. Angelo Teng of Davao City. Kumusta?
Okay lang po, Tito Boy. Maraming salamat po dahil nandito ulit ako sa stage sa karangalan po na part of top 20.
Anong nais mong sabihin sa mga nanonood?
I just want to thank all the supporters of Mr. International because without you guys, we are not here. And I would like to thank all of you guys here because we are very thankful because we're not going to be successful without you. Thank you.
It's an interesting name, Venchi.
It's from my dad's name and my mother's name. From Vinescio and Gemma. Ben and G.
And G.
Yes.
That usually happens in this country. Combination of names.
Combination of names.
Miko is a combination of Mia and Rico. No, I'm joking.
My mother's name and my brother's name po.
Talaga?
Apo. Dahil may yung tatay ko, pangalan niya is Camilo. Then my mother is Concordia.
Okay. Akala ko nagbibiro tayo. Miko, kung ikay papapamiliin ng girlfriend, maganda o maabilidad, anong pipiliin mo at bakit?
Piliin ko po yung maabilidad.
Dahil?
Dahil po ang maabilidad po, isa po yung isang pag-ibig po na pinakita mong tunay dahil ang may hirap ng mga kita ng babae na maabilidad. Kasi yung pagkaabilidad mo, isang part po siya ng mas magandang puso.
Ikaw naman, maganda, maabilidad o mayaman?
Pwede po.
Joke.
Ako po, Tito Boy, makabilidad kasi para marirely ko yung sarili ko sa kanya. Hindi lang kasi na para magawa din niya yung para maiwan ko lang din siya at kung busy ako, kung meron akong gagawin kasi feel ko kasi I'm a busy person in the future eh. Pero gusto ko talagang may abilidad para may sense or something that she could do something for himself or herself.
You know what's interesting, mga kaibigan, is tomorrow we actually mark a very important date in the LGBT movement. June 28 was the Stonewall riots in New York, which is considered to be officially the beginning of LGBT activism. Sabi nila, behind every beauty, male or female, is a fabulous LGBT person. Do you have a special gay LGBT person who is partly responsible for you being here tonight? Meron ba kayong pasasalamatan? In celebration of Gay Pride, huwag niyo akong titigan ng ganyan. Ikaw, Miko, may pasasalamatan ka? Or ganito na lamang, ano ang mensahe mo sa lahat ng miyembro ng LGBT community?
Ang mensahe ko lang po sa LGBT dahil po isang part po siya ng pagkatao. Hindi po pwedeng discriminate siya dahil ganon. Lahat tayo ay mahal ng Diyos at anak tayo ng Diyos. Dapat lahat ng ito, respeto.
What do you want to say?
For me, I will just to add on to his answer. We are all equal in this society, so we should learn to respect and value each other. And for the LGBTQ, I am thankful for them because everybody is from part of the LGBT, the handlers and everything, organizer. They're all that I see. So I am thankful because without the LGBTQ, I think they are part of our MIPH organization. And I'm proud to say, to accept and value them.
Thank you, and happy Pride. Mabilisan lang. Lights on o lights off? At bakit?
Lights off.
Dahil?
Para intense.
Is that lights on or lights off at bakit?
Lights on dahil kung walang ilaw, hindi tayo makikita dito.
Alam mo naman, Miko, hindi yan ang pinag-uusapan natin. Pero maraming salamat. Maraming salamat. Palakpakan po natin, mga kaibigan, Davao and Cebu Province. Thank you. Thank you. Ayan po, mga kaibigan, is a first batch of our semi-finalists. Mamaya sa ating pagbabalik ay makakausap po natin ang ating second batch of semi-finalists. And again, to our Board of Judges, the performance of our candidates comprised 40% of their score, and we would like to invite you at this point to watch some highlights of the pageant of Mr. International Philippines 2022.
So today will be a workshop or best day here in activities.
Combination yung mga set of candidates natin ng mga first-timers na pagsali sa pageant. Marami rin tayong mga candidates na sumali na sa ibang mga pageant. So basically, yung mga first-timers, sila yung pwede nating tutukan ng training today.
This is my second pageant. First pageant ko is international din.
Yung mga candidates naman natin na marami ng experience sa beauty pageant, more on developing their skills na lang on Q&A, communication skills, and also yung iba pang topic natin like social media training.
As a candidate po is nagpe-prepare po kami sa kung ano man yung mga tinatahak namin ngayon.
Personality development, and syempre Q&A, and syempre yung pageant 101 para mas maintindihan nila yung mundo ng pageantry or pinasok nila ng industry which is pageants. I'm so excited na i-offer sa kanila yung training ng Goldian kasi this is not only a pageant training that they can actually use in the pageantry world but also in life.
You know, when we were planning this training program, we would really want to develop you guys, not just be in pageant, but if opportunity presents itself, you would somehow have a snippet of how it is to be in showbiz. It is our honor and privilege to have two individuals who really excels in their respective fields. Let us all welcome Mr. R.S. Francisco and Ms. Teresa Noidraga.
You're here today, you're starting something, you don't know where it's gonna end, and don't make it end because it just goes on and on and on, and everyone will be different from the other.
What will you guys be doing after this Mr. International? Win or lose, whatever it may be, what will your next steps be? Because you cannot be Mr. International for the next 20 years.
Sa akin, may matutunan po kami sa binigay nila dahil mag-boost yung self-confidence namin and
Very helpful po. Inspire po ako lalo na matuto, umarte po sa mga stories na share nila. Tumaas po yung drive ko na to pursue acting.
Do not compare yourself to anyone else. Always just concentrate on your own journey. You will be marking your own destiny.
This training is very helpful in my journey. I really learned a lot.
Of course, if you will not win this pageant, those experiences, you will apply those outside the pageant.
I want to thank the organizers for helping us to be the best version of ourselves.
self-grooming and self-care is very important because it shows how you take care of yourself, how you love yourself.
It can boost our self-esteem, also our self-confidence.
So our activity today in David Salon Head Office is education on hair and beauty for the candidates. So what we're looking at doing is teaching the guys how to take care of their hair and style their hair, not just on the pageant night, but on a daily basis.
I want to learn how to fix my hair.
Teach us the basic necessities of grooming.
I want to have a new hairstyle or look.
Since they're going to be on stage, they also need to understand the difference between day wear and evening and the way that they have their makeup done for the event. Kasi even if they're boys, kailangan din ng konting makeup for the nighttime.
I'm grateful to be one of the
trainees of David Salon.
I've been in the pageant world for like 4 or 5 years now. Never had a training for male makeup. I'm happy to experience here mismo pa sa David Salon.
Siyempre, good luck sa mga pageant night. Huwag sila makalimutan mag-aalaga ng sarili. So, isipin din nila na mag-hydrate lagi. Mag-aayos din nila ng buhok the night before. Mag-relax. And then, of course, enjoy the experience.
Welcome back. Narito na po tayo ngayon sa pangalawang bahagi, second part of our casual interview with our top 20 candidates. And we would like to start our second batch with Mr. Quezon Province, Hisam Hit and Aldrian Basilia of Camsur. Hello.
Hello, Tito Boy.
Hello po dito.
Tanong nila sa akin kanina, kinakabahan ako. Kinakabahan kayo?
Well, it's usually it's fine. For me, to be honest, yes, it's been a while for me. My last pageant was in 2019, so it's kinda excited but still nervous. But of course, I'm happy and I'm happy to be part of top 20.
But the good thing about nerves, you can use that to fuel, a certain kind of performance.
Of course. And as we learned from you in our workshop, breathe,
Breathe.
right?
Anong pagkakaiba? Your last pageant was 2019 at ngayon yung first mo after 3 years. Anong pagkakaiba noon at ngayon?
Well, nothing but joining Mr. International Philippines, one of the biggest pageants in the Philippines, and I hope soon it will be #1 in the world. For me, especially sitting beside you, is a big thing. Those people, I would like to thank all of them. Thank you po sa support niyo po.
Okay. Si Hisam is very, very kind. Biro lang to ha, pag nagsasalita ka, parang nanliligaw ka sa akin. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. Pangilang contest mo to?
This is my third pageant, but first in national po.
First national. Pero yung first 2 pageants, panalo.
First runner-up.
First runner-up, and then the second one,
And then first runner-up.
parehong first runner-up.
Yes, po.
Ano ang iyong palagay ngayong gabi? Ano ang mangyayari? I mean, what do you foresee?
You know, boys gonna do what boys gonna do, so I'm gonna be a winner. You know, ako po kasi, hindi ko po pinapakita na first runner-up kasi andito ako sa goal na to para pumunta dito, maging isang Mr. International Philippines. Gusto ko po yung goal ko na rank 1 po talaga kasi hindi ko po iniisip na sasali na naman ako, first runner-up na naman. Pero gusto ko talaga na win it talaga to.
The power of the mindset,
Yes.
ika nga. Pero kayo magkaibigan naman kayong dalawa, di ba?
Yes po!
You're friends. You're very good friends.
Yes, yes.
Apa dito.
Okay, ito na ay huling katanungan. Ito'y katuwaan lamang. Bakit hindi siya dapat manalo?
Oh.
Lagot ka sa akin mamaya.
Ito naman, biro lang yun. If you're a judge, bakit hindi siya I'm not even asking you why you should win. Bakit hindi siya dapat?
Bakit hindi siya dapat? Kasi ako dapat yung manalo.
Bumawi ka. Bakit hindi siya dapat?
Ano ba?
Bakit hindi siya dapat?
Well, to be
Alam mo kakaiba ka talaga tumitig. Okay, go ahead.
Well, for me to be the next Mr. International Philippines, I think it takes to have the more characters. It should be height, face, mentality, physics. It's all be ready always.
Lahat yun, wala siya.
I'm not saying he doesn't have it. Maybe he can work for it, but for me, I have all of those stuff.
I'm joking. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much.
Palakpakan po natin.
Thank you so much.
Camarines Sur and Quezon Province. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ngayon naman po ay tawagin natin Mr. Pampanga and Mr. Cebu City.
Boy,
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi.
Tito Boy.
Look at our judges tonight. What do you want to tell them?
Good evening po. Kinikilig ako, Tito Boy. Ang ganda ng Miss International natin.
Okay, that's Hannah. She's very pretty. So ang sasabihin mo lang ay good evening.
Good evening po. Salamat po sa pagtanggap ng invitation. Bilang maging hurado sa gabi namin na to, sobrang hirap, di ba? Kasi sobrang quality ng mga candidate ngayong Mr. International 2022. So
Okay.
alam ko nahihirapan sila. And
All right. Mr. Cebu, what would you want to tell our Board of Judges?
Watch me.
I'm sorry, didn't get that.
Watch me.
Watch me. Wow. Okay. Our Board of Judges, kung pipili kayo ng isa na isasama nyo sa langit, sino at bakit?
Can you repeat that question?
If you were to bring one of our judges to heaven, who would you choose and why?
I would choose R.S. Francisco because during our workshop, he talked about his passion for theater, and it reminded me of like my passion for basketball as well. And just hearing about that passion, hearing about his work ethic, hearing about his dedication towards it, makes me jealous of his career and his journey, which I want to do as well.
All right.
ako naman po, si Kuya Neil Perez.
Bakit si Neil ang isasama mo sa langit?
Before po ako mag-start ng pageant, idol ko na po si Sir Neil. Napapanood ko na siya sa TV. Idol ko, napanood ko yung kwento niya sa magpakailanman, yung pinagdaanan niya sa buhay. And sa tingin ko, deserve niya sa langit.
Halimbawa naman, pipili ka ng isa na isasama mo sa impyerno. Sino at bakit?
Dito boy, hindi ko po talaga sila kilala. Nakakatakot.
Tatakot ka lang eh.
Kung pwede,
Biruan lang naman.
wala po.
Ayaw?
Ayaw. Masama po.
Mr. Cebu, if you were to choose one of our judges na hypothetical lang naman, isasama mo sa impyerno, sino at bakit? For your sake, I wouldn't force you to answer.
Actually, I wouldn't choose any of them because they're all beautiful, Raman.
Okay, all right. I get that. Maraming salamat, Mr. Cebu. At maraming salamat,
Thank you po, Tito
Mr.
Boy.
Pampanga. Palakpakan po natin, Pampanga and Cebu. Please welcome Nelson Nazal, San Simon, Pampanga, and Mark Avendaño of Binyan, Laguna. Use your mic.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes po.
Pag sinasabing Binyan, ano ang unang pumapasok sa isipan?
Puto.
Puto.
Puto. Puto po. Puto. Puto.
Puto. Di ba ang Binyan?
Puto.
Yeah, puto.
Yun talaga. Ang pinakamasarap na puto ay nasa Binyan.
True.
Bakit pinakamasarap? May puto ba sa Pampanga? Meron din, di ba? San Simon?
Meron po, pero hindi siya ganun.
Okay. So, let's talk about the puto of Binyan first. Go ahead.
I'd say Puto Binyan is the best in our country because Puto Binyan has a variety of flavors that I've said, and my favorite would be the ube one. I said it.
Okay.
It's the best.
So, kung may puto ang Binyan, anong meron sa San Simon? I'm sorry? Anong meron sa San Simon?
Meron po kaming sisig.
Sisig.
Yes, sikat sa Pampanga ang sisig.
Bakit masarap ang sisig sa Pampanga?
Kasi hindi inalo ng mayonnaise at saka itlog.
I'm sorry?
Hindi inalo ng mayonnaise and egg. Kasi ang authentic sisig walang egg and mayonnaise.
Okay.
Yes.
Kaya masarap.
Masarap, authentic, original.
Okay. May nagsasabi, actually this was written in a magazine, that Mother Earth, the world, has more or less 7 years to live. Kung hindi raw natin naalagaan ang mundo, ay magugunaw na tayo. Ang tanong ko lang sa inyo, as young men, ano sa palagay ninyo ang inyong may contribute para sa kalikasan? Seryoso ba yon? Hindi naman. What can you contribute to the environment, to saving Mother Earth?
I think I would use my voice in social media. That we should listen to the scientists and the experts because they're being ignored by those in power, by those in position. So I think that would be the best contribution that I can do.
That's powerful. That's really powerful. Ikaw, anong gagawin mo?
Siguro para po sa akin, para sa simpleng tao, umpisan ko po sa sarili ko. Tapos hikayatin ko po ang lahat ng mga tao na mag-umpisa din sa sarili kasi lahat ng pagbabago nag-start within ourselves.
yourself po talaga. Kasi kung disiplinado kang tao, lahat tayo makikinabang sa pagiging disiplinado tao.
San Simon, Pampanga, Binyan, Laguna, maraming salamat.
Thank you, Tito
Thank
Boy.
you.
Thank you.
It's now time for Christian Carlo de los Santos of Imus Cavite and Ivan Miles Sibay of Nueva Ecija. Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Okay lang naman po ako.
What are you thinking right now?
Yung insulin ko. Kasi nasa sasakyan eh.
Yung alin?
Insulin ko, Tito Boy. Nasa
Oo
sasakyan yun.
nga. Yung insulin. Okay. But are you okay?
Po?
You're okay.
Medyo gutom lang.
Oh, I think you should ask someone to get your
Hindi,
insulin.
okay lang po.
How long have you been living with diabetes?
Since 12 years old po ako eh. So, magna 9 years na kasi
What
30,
happens
21.
when you miss insulin?
Naano ako, Tito Boy. Parang bumabalik yung mga symptoms ko nung bago ako ma-diagnose.
Okay.
Nangihina ako, ganun.
Okay. Christian, how did you take good care of yourself during the pandemic? Paano mo inalagaan ang sarili mo nung pandemya?
Actually, Tito Boy, nung pandemic, nag-start ako ng vlog about cooking and I'm doing home workouts and I did 7 days body transformation. And ayun, that's how I took care
What does
of
it mean?
myself.
Like you can transform your body in 7 days?
Yes, I did that with diet and extreme exercise po.
You did that and now you're trying to encourage others to do it.
Yes. Actually, Tito Boy, last Friday may nag-message sa akin. Sabi niya, I saw you and nahiya ako lumapit. During the pandemic, I was looking for a video na ma-inspire sa akin and to motivate me. And he saw my video. And that time, he was big and now he's fit. Because of that video, I'm so happy na nakaka-inspire ako ng maraming tao.
Sarap ng pakiramdam, no?
Sarap sa pakiramdam.
Do you have a similar experience? Yung merong biglang lalapit sa'yo, thank you. You know, my life changed because of what you said, because of your experience. May naranasan kang ganun?
Marami, Tito Boy, kasi nga, di ba, may diabetes po ako. And maraming namomotivate kasi paano daw po ako nagkaroon ng ganitong pangangatawan despite of having diabetes. And paano ko nasasabay sa pageantries, yung condition ko na to. And parang nakaka-proud kasi mas namomotivate din silang lumaban pa sa buhay. Yung mga katulad kong may type 1.
Gaano kahalaga ang abs sa magiging gwapo?
Para sa akin, hindi naman mahalaga yung magkaroon ng abs para maging gwapo. Kasi para sa akin, sapat na yung may respeto ka sa babae, may respeto ka sa kapwa mo, and may dignidad ka sa sarili mo. Yun ang nagpapagwapo sa ating mga lalaki.
Paano naman kami?
Go, Tito Boy, poging-poging yan.
Maraming salamat. That's really inspiring.
Thank you, Tito
Continue
Boy.
to do what you do. And you know, a lot of people are just waiting to be inspired, touched by your stories, and take good care of your health.
Aba.
Okay? Maraming salamat. Palakpakan po natin sila. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, let's call to join me here, MJ Ordiliano, Myron Jude of Paranaque, and John Angelo Escuadro of Cagayan Valley.
Good evening, Tito Boy.
Hi.
Hi, Tito Boy.
Anong reaction nyo pag nakakarinig kayo ng ganyan?
Oh, I mean, this is something that I've never out of a vision ever since I was a kid, Tito Boy. This is amazing. You know, my heart, having to represent Parañaque City too, it's so much pressure, but at the same time, I'm using that pressure in a way where it energizes me and it motivates me to win this pageant with Tito Boy.
You have your share of supporters. Talagang sumusuporta sa inyo sa contest na ito. What do you want to say?
Good evening everyone. Tito Boy, good evening po.
Good evening.
To my supporters, actually wala po akong supporter dito sa audience na live ngayon. But I know they're watching po sa live and I know they have my back. And That's what drives me po. That's what drives me to go forward and forward and forward. Kahit pa sabihin natin matalo ko ngayon, Tito Boy, I will still pursue and I will still chase my dream. Kaya Tito Boy, I just wanna say to all my supporters, I love you all, especially to my family. Thank you so much.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, Tito Boy.
You have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Halimbawa lang, hypothetical, kayong dalawa mag-best friends. And then, he falls in love with your girlfriend. Anong pipiliin mo? Love or bro code, as they would say? Bro code or love, and why?
I would choose bro code.
Talaga?
Yes po.
Pakakawalan mo yung girlfriend mo?
Yes po. Kasi, Tito Boy, friendship friendship is more important than having a relationship with another woman. For me, a woman can come to you anytime in your life. If it's that woman is for you, she will come to you. She will marry you whatever you are, whoever you are. Pero, hindi ka makakahanap ng friend na totoo. Tama po ba, Tito Boy?
Hindi, ang pananaw ko naman, hindi ba kaibigan mo ang girlfriend mo rin?
Yes po, that's true, Tito Boy. Friend mo ang iyong girlfriend the moment na you met and then you get to know each other, syempre friend mo po siya. But it will never po, for me po Tito Boy, in my opinion, friends are special to me kasi they always have my back. Lagi po nila ako sinusuportahan. Mahal nila ako sa pagiging ako.
I respect that. Same question.
Bro code, Tito Boy.
Bro code din?
Of course.
Bakit?
Well, there's friends out there who's gonna stay behind you, stay beside you, and also you have to prioritize your health and your friends around you, because having a girlfriend, of course, there's a lot of commitment into it. And having friends, they can help you, they can push you, they can motivate you and be there by your side until you reach your dreams.
Pero wait, don't you expect your friends to respect your relationship?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, of course.
So, I mean, you're just gonna live it at it? Okay lang? Kasi ako pipiliin mo yung love.
Tito Boy, yung sa love po, I think, mas importante, pagmahal mo muna sarili mo. You have to love yourself first before you love
And loving
others.
yourself means loving your friends?
Loving yourself means loving yourself first, because I believe na before you love somebody else, you need to love yourself first. You need to share before you share it amongst others.
I get that.
Yeah, he's right, Tito Boy. Before you love others, you should love yourself. But for me, Tito Boy, it depends. It depends kasi.
Depends sa konteksto.
Yes, it
Okay.
depends po. If it's conditional love, pwede ko siyang iwan talaga because it is conditional. If it's unconditional love, I will fight for her. Kahit pa iwan ako ng mga friends ko maintindihan.
Sandali ha, mahabang usapan yan. You're now talking about conditional and unconditional love.
Yes.
So, posible magkaroon ka ng girlfriend na conditional.
Yes po.
Ano ang kondisyon ng pagmamahala na yon? Transactional? Ganon?
Pwede pong ganun Tito Boy, transactional. Pero most of the time, ang conditional love is something that you love that person waiting for that person to return it to you. Or something na in material form na she will return it to you. Conditional love naman is, you're not waiting for a return. Parang ROI po siya. You're not waiting for ROI para lang mahalin ka ng isang tao. Mamahalin ka niya bilang ikaw, mamahalin ka kung ano ka man. At magiging ano ka po.
You'll have to end that with what you think. Go ahead.
Tito Boy, I just want to love. Oh, what's wrong with loving everybody, life's too short. Just love. Even if you don't have it back, if you don't receive it, just love, life's too short to not love.
Thank you. Just love you guys.
Thank you, bro.
Palakpakan po natin mga kaibigan. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. That ends our casual interview, mga kaibigan. Mamaya-maya, I will be doing an exclusive interview with Mama Rene Salud. I'm joking. No, but that's a nice discussion. Conditional and conditional love. Pero nais ko po bagong iwanan muna ang entablado. That's a nice discussion about unconditional love dahil natutunan ko po yan. Unconditional love is loving without expecting anything in return. But it does not give permission to any of the parties to hurt anyone, to inflict pain. That's unconditional love. Sa ating pagbabalik, mga kaibigan, ay patuloy ang ating patimpalak, ika nga, at malapit na malaman natin ang mga winners tonight sa Mr. International Philippines. But first, nais ho namin mas makilala niyo ho sila, hindi lamang yung top 20, pati na rin po ang buong 33 candidates of Mr. International Philippines 2022. Watch this. Love you!
Marami po akong mga pagsubok sa buhay. Yung pinakamalaki pong hamon sa akin ng buhay ko
The most difficult challenge I've experienced in my life, the greatest challenge that happened in my life is just being enough.
dito po yung pagkakaroon ko ng diabetes since 12 years old po ako.
That would have to be facing my board exams.
Yung aking mama, nag-diagnose po siya ng depression.
Hindi ko na po nakilala kung sino ako.
That is to lose someone who truly cares for you and loves you.
I was a gangster before high school po. Tapos, nasangkot ako sa isang kaso and naban ako sa school. Pero binigyan nila akong chance na makapag-graduate ng 4th year high school.
Na-overcome ko to sa pagbabahagi sa mga barangay o pagbuo ng community organization gamit ang pagsayaw o Zumba. Sinali ko po dito yung aking magulang.
Being a competitive person in sports, fitting in, I really made myself suffer for not doing enough. I really expect myself to be the best into anything that I do.
Nung pandemic, nawalan po ng trabaho yung tatay ko, yung buong family po namin. Kaya talagang lagi na kami nag-aaway. Nag-isip ako na magtinda talaga ng itlog para matulungan yung family ko.
I took my board exams last year, right after graduating college, and I prepared for it for at least 3 months. It was hard, it was tough. I mean, I didn't know how to prepare for it since I graduated without any clinical internship, without any experience in the hospitals. So I had absolutely nothing on my hands. I auditioned for acting shows, commercials, for modeling. I've always been rejected, and I just couldn't seem to figure out why.
Nahihirapan ako maghanap ng school na papasukan. Tapos parang wala na nagtitiwalang tao sa akin dahil nga nadikit na din yung pangalan ko sa mga iba't ibang away or gang war. Ganun. Kasi before po, obese ako. Kahit anong gusto kong kainin, kinakain ko lang. Dapat pahalagahan ko yung health ko and maging active pa ako when it comes to sports. One time pa uwi ako sa bahay, may mga nag-i-scout sa pageant. In-invite po nila ako. Doon na nagbago yung buhay ko. Namit ko po yung mga tao nag-inspired sa akin, nag-push sa akin.
I will never regret not trying anymore. At the end of the day, what if it turns out better than you expected? And maybe someday, that day might come.
Ang way ko po para ma-cope yung challenges na yun is tignan yung dreams ko and at the same time, yung faith ko po sa ating Panginoon.
What I did to overcome my greatest challenge was just prepare for it, to have the confidence, to just think positive that I'm gonna have to go through it and eventually I'm gonna pass my board exams just by having faith and by just doing your best.
Sa tingin ko, hindi ko na siya ma-overcome eh. More on surviving na lang yung mangyayari sa journey ko sa pagkakaroon ng diabetes. Yung problema ko na to, tinitake ko siya as motivation para mas lumaban pa sa buhay. Hindi ko po itong malilimutan hanggang sa pagtanda ko kasi sa simpleng bagay na to, nakakatulong ako sa aking magulang.
It taught me the lesson, you never know what you have till you lost them. Time solves most if not all things.
And paunti-unti, naiwan ko yung bisyo, yung pag-inom, paninigarilyo. Naitayo ko ng maayos yung sarili ko. Kaya po naging teacher ako, PE and Health. And gusto kong gamitin yung life story ko to inspire other people. Magipag-asa pa sa buhay, hindi sukatan kung ano yung nakaraan para bumuo ng magandang kinabukasan.
The greatest challenge that I've experienced in my life is the biggest challenge po na naharap ko. The greatest challenge that I faced in my life was when we went broke. My dad temporarily left us, abandoned us. I thought that he will never come back. My mom had no choice but to sell her house that she worked hard for.
Nagkaroon po kami ng family problem na halos wala na po kaming pera. Marami na tayong utang. Di nila pinarating sa akin yun. Nung nalaman kong ganun na, nagrebelde ko. Natuto ako minom, mag-yosi.
Nagkasakit yung daddy ko na stage 4 cancer, tapos pabalik-balik kami sa ospital.
It was depressing because my lolo and lola died. Our environment was really devastated. We don't have electricity, we don't have water. When I had a certain extent of depression, I had problems with financial aspects, also with my education. I'm a working student. Pinagmamalaki ko po na ako po yung nagpaaral sa sarili ko.
nag-stop ako ng pag-aaral para maalagaan tatay ko kasi unti na lang yung natitira namin para magsama. So ako nagpapaligo, papakain, ako rin nagpapalit ng diaper niya, ako rin nagpapadumi.
Not getting enough playing time during high school. When you're a senior, you're expected to get a lot of playing time.
Alam mo yung toyo na lang yung ulam mo. Kanin tapos toyo. Tapos matutulog ka gutom. May mga times na umiyak na lang ako. In-isolate ko na lang yung sarili ko. Sa school, di ako sumasama sa friends ko. I can't continue my course. Parang nagiging meaningless lahat. I just kept myself busy doing trainings in the gym. I just wanted to move. I wanted to lift heavy. Hindi ako makapakali.
For me, I didn't get a lot of playing time, and it affected me in a way that I was angry, I was selfish, I was frustrated. Overall, it made me turn into somewhat an evil person.
Nagpagaling ako lalo sa basketball. Tapos naging scholar ako sa school namin for 5 years hanggang senior high. May malaki pa kaming balance sa school, so di ko makukuha yung card ko. Dapat nasa UE na ako. Team A, varsity. Pero hindi nangyari kasi wala akong mapakita ng card.
Ako po yung pumasok as a service crew. Nagkano rin po ako ng mga iba-ibang teleserye as a extra. Ginawa ko po stepping stone yung modeling sa pag-artista. Na-inlove ako sa fitness. Naging lifestyle siya hanggang sa tumaas yung self-confidence ko. Wawala na yung lungkot. Nagiging positive na yung mindset ko.
After birthday ni Daddy, namatay na si Daddy na. Parang pinabot na siya ng birthday niya.
Na-realize ko, hindi ko naman ma-overcome to pag gano'n lang ginagawa ko. Stop ako. Online selling sa shorts, t-shirts, benta ko leche flan pag Christmas.
I stayed on the good side that we survived. I look at the positive things that has happened to me, like my mom. We still got our families.
Every day, I had to learn that if you want to become better, you have to work on your weaknesses so that they become your strengths, and then you'll become a better version of yourself.
And I never regret na I started that journey of fitness. It gives me meaning towards everything that I'm doing right now. So,
Alam ko, kailangan sa buhay sumugal. Kailangan natin maging honest. Lahat naman nadadaan sa hard work.
Matuto kang mahalin yung sarili mo at huwag mo abusuhin. Huwag ka rin mapapamali ng barkada. Mahalin mo lang sarili mo para mamahalin ka rin ng iba.
I took it as a motivation for me to continue to achieve my dreams and to pursue what I love kasi I experienced the worst and now I appreciate everything that I have right now. Nakilala po ako sa pagiging artista ko. Tinulungan po ako niya mag-graduate. Utang na loob ko po sa kanya kung bakit ako nandito ngayon sa harap niyo. At soon, to be a certified criminologist po. I will keep working hard. I will stay humble. I will be a perfect example of someone who lives a healthy and active lifestyle.
The greatest challenge that I faced, yung pinakamahirap na napagdaanan ko ay yung... Actually, my greatest challenge in my life is my mom decided to go to abroad, work there with
Libya para magtrabaho. Isa siyang OFW.
My biggest challenge in life is being independent. When I was 3 years old, my father and mother were separated. Back in 2019, where I got injured playing the sport that I love, which is basketball. It was a career-threatening injury. I struggled.
Especially in Gaza Strip, was as all of us know, may hirap po doon. So, di mo alam kung mabubuhay ka doon o bigla ka lang mamamatay.
Nabuhay ako sa mahirap na pamilya. Lahat ng pagsubok na yun, nadadaanan ko. Nagdadrive ako ng tricycle, naglalako ako ng banana queue, at nangangalakal ako para may baon ako sa school.
Dapat uwi na si Papa sa Pilipinas pero nag-extend pa siya kasi gumera sa Libya. Wala kaming contact sa kanya. So ako yung naging gabay para mapakalma ko yung mama ko, lalo na yung mga tatlo kong kapatid.
Sobrang hirap na lumalaki ka na walang gabay sa magulang mo. At the young age, my sister was in Dubai na at 18 years old. Siya lang yung bumubuhay sa amin ng dalawa ng kapatid ko. It affected my self-esteem, my confidence. I was in my deepest and my darkest year.
I go to gym. I made this as a motivation. It made me overcome this stress, anxiety, and depression.
Every time na napupunta pa ako sa ganitong sitwasyon is, lagi ko nami-miss yung mom ko. She's my everything po.
Lahat ng lungkot na nararamdaman ko, lahat ng sakit na nararamdaman ko, ibinibigay ko sa pag-workout.
Because of this fitness activity, I met a lot of people in the gym. That's why I'm promoting this advocacy of mine, which is fitness activity to the youth as a hobby. Sa hirap ng buhay, kailangan ko magsikap para bigyan ko ng magandang buhay yung pamilya ko.
May Diyos talaga na nag-guide sa amin na pupunta sa right direction. Yan yung tulong na binigay sa amin ng Diyos at di niya kami pinababayaan ng mga siblings ko.
I realized that there's nothing better recovery than talking to God. That's how I overcome my greatest challenge in life. Na-overcome ko yun by understanding na gusto lang magbigay ng mother ko yung everything para magkaroon kami ng successful life. I love you so much, Mom.
So it was a challenge for me also as a half Filipino, half Palestinian to go with the culture because I have different cultures. Still, I respect my religion. But dito sa Philippines, sanay po ako dito.
Napunta ako dito sa Manila, student athlete ako sa Arellano University. Napakalaking tulong niya sa akin dahil full scholar po ako doon.
Na-train ko pa yung mind ko na maging positibo at the same time, naging healthy ako physically. Yung mga plano ko sa buhay, mas na-organize ko, nakaka-relieve ako ng stress and nakakatulong talaga siya para makamit ko yung mga pangarap ko sa buhay. The greatest challenge of my life so far.
My greatest challenge in life, ang pinakamalaking pagsubok po ngayon sa aking buhay is yung pagsaling dito sa pageant na to.
I grew up in a broken family and it's really hard. I had a lot of questions kung bakit kailangan lumaki ako sa ganitong family and I experienced bullying.
I was a fat kid. Everyone started bullying me. I gained a lot of insecurities. I lost my confidence. I gained anxiety and depression over it.
Isa siya sa pinakamalaking pageant na ginaganap ngayon. Madaming nagtitiwala sa akin na-pressure ako na kada umagang pagising ko is andun yung kaba. Andun pa rin yung takot sa kada interview na dumadating sa akin. Parang nami-mental block ako. At the age of 19, I had a condition called polyneuropathy. It's a condition wherein peripheral nerves were damaged. It has caused numbness and pain every time I tried walking. Almost 1 year ako hindi nakalakad ng maayos because of that condition. My greatest challenge in life was the time that I moved to the US when I was 18. I had to leave my family and friends and start a new life in a country that I don't know how to live in.
The greatest challenge of my life so far have been this recent pandemic, when the pandemic hits. Before, I was really a full-time student. I was really at the top of my class all the time. When the pandemic hits, of course, all of us struggle financially.
My family had an opportunity to move to another place where is here in Santa Maria, Bulacan. I thought to myself, this is the chance. I can redeem myself where I can start a new life.
I was depressed and homesick for weeks. I didn't know how to start. I was struggling how to find a job.
All my life, I've been identified as the smart kid in class, top of your class. You know, I was forced by my own conscience to sacrifice my time and to be a working student in order to support my family financially. And I believe that it took some pride for me to accept it.
Naapektuhan lahat, pati yung career, school, lahat naapektuhan po. Yung neurologist, sabi niya, you need to undergo a therapist, pero we're not financially stable that time eh. Nag-research lang ako, and the best thing that I can do is fitness lang talaga.
As time goes by, hindi ko talaga mababago yung nakaraan ko. So, tinanggap ko siya.
I've done my best to present myself better, to gain a better experience and change my life for the better. I started modeling. I started facing the crowd.
Pero yun, ino-overcome ko siya sa paggawa ng mga trainings, pag-attend ng mga meetings, para mas masanay ako at mas ma-deliver ko yung mga sasabihin ko ng mas maayos. I want to highlight the importance of fitness for me. Through fitness, I was able to overcome this.
Overcoming my fear, going out of my comfort zone really helps a lot with that experience.
I overcome it with the mindset that hindi ako kasi kailangang sumabay sa timing ng iba. It doesn't require a person to finish studies in 4 years, make sacrifices if necessary, and yeah, right now, I am still studying. I am not working, but I'm a full-time student right now. And financially, we're better than the pandemic, and I believe it's starting to come together.
I taught myself to be brave and learned how to stay out of my comfort zone. I turned to fitness and worked on myself, and I learned to be independent and be more confident. When I came back here in the Philippines, I am now a better version of myself.
And with a positive attitude and the right mindset, I'm able to get through it, and I'm really happy that I'm able to share my story to everyone and inspire them to do better and be a better person on their own. For me, my greatest challenge would be, my biggest challenge in life, my greatest challenge is joining this pageant. Pandemic, tumigil lahat, nawala ng trabaho, pero syempre sa modeling, yun lang din talaga yung namin, nasa racket-racket. My biggest challenge in life is having self-doubt. In-affect nito yung education ko, hindi ko ma-decide kung anong course ang tatahakin ko. Nag-shift ako ng 3 or 2 courses ata. Nasira yung sarili ko na hindi na ako nabibilib sa sarili ko. Tapos yun, nag-start na yung pagiging addict ko sa Mobile Legends. Laging puyat, napabayaan yung katawan, as in sobrang payat ko na talaga. Hindi ko namamalayan na nagkaka-anxiety, depression na rin ako. I did realize that I can apply the things that I learned when I was an athlete in this pageant. It's my first time joining this pageant. That's why it's challenging for me. I'm not used to facing a lot of people.
Pagiging overweight ko last January, it affected me because I am unproductive, unhealthy yung mentalidad ko. I'm not happy with my authentic self.
Fear and anxiety. This is one of the greatest challenge with the youth nowadays because some people don't know how to overcome it.
Pag nakikita ko sa mirror yung sarili ko, parang sinasabi ko, kailangan ko na talaga mag-workout. Gusto ko talaga magbago yung katawan ko.
For me, we need to focus in our training, how we will build our confidence, how we can block all the negative thoughts, especially on how we will focus in our self-improvement. I really like this challenge because ang dami kong natutunan sa konting panahon. It made me a better person. After a few years, na-overcome ko siya by with my own muna. Paano ko tulungan yung pamilya ko kung hindi sa mismo sa sarili ko, hindi ko kaya. Nahanap ko yung purpose ko. Nahanap ko yung gusto kong gawin. And I maging proud yung mama ko. You overcome life when you start with yourself. Makaka-influence ka na ibang tao. Kailangan mong magtiwala sa sarili mo para ma-overcome mo lahat at ma-conquer mo ang mundo. I overcome this one by engaging into physical fitness. I learned how to improve myself and more importantly, how to love myself. Nagdasal lang talaga ako and malaking factor talaga sa akin na bumalik talaga ako sa pagiging healthy. This is the thing that I will never regret in my life.
Kahit mahirap, kakayanin ko. Parang nabuboost din yung self-esteem ko. Pag gusto mo talaga yung bagay, makukuha mo.
And welcome back to Mr. International Philippines 2022. It's now time to see our candidates back on stage wearing their sharp and dapper formal suits. This is the part of the night where we see them looking absolutely stunning and every inch appealing. The top 20 formal wear competition will be looking for the candidates' charm, personality, and overall appeal. And to add sophistication and elegance in this segment, a specially written song for the pageant entitled Makisig, to be performed by one of the rising recording artists in the country, Mr. J.M. Bales. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2022 Mr. International Philippines Formal Wear Competition.
Sabay sa aking himig, sa tatay pag-ibig, ako'y si Makisig. Ikaw ang dugo na nananalaytay, sinubok ng oras at paghihintay, mga panahon na ako'y nanamlay, piniling bumangon at magbigay kulay, bawat sinusuyod na daan, may pag-asa na dala-dala, at itong lakas silalan, ipagsisigawan, tingin ng tinig, sabay sa aking himig,
Candidate number 15, Michael Ver Anton Comalig, representing Leyte Province. Candidate number 13, Christian Villarin from Iloilo Province. Candidate number 32, Emmanuel Miguel Nadera from Tayabas, Quezon. Candidate number 25, Kid Cortez from San Juan City. Candidate number 16, Godfrey Nicolay Murillo from Macabebe, Pampanga. Candidate number 1, Jay Cordovales from Albay. Candidate number 30, Harold John Tiongson from Santa Maria, Bulacan. Candidate number 5, Andre John Cue from Cagayan de Oro City. Candidate number 10, Benji James Trozo from Cebu Province. Candidate number 11, Miko Angelo Teng from Davao City. Candidate number 24, Haisam Hit from Quezon Province. Candidate number 8, Ardilla from Camarines Sur. And number 22, Jomar Pabalan from Pampanga. Candidate number 9, John Ernest Danting from Cebu City. Candidate number 27, Nelson Nazal from San Simon, Pampanga. Candidate number 3, Mark Mardon Avendaño from Binyan, Laguna. Candidate number 14, Christian Carlo de los Santos from Imus, Cavite. Candidate number 21, Ivan Miles Sibay from Nueva Ecija.
Wala, cellphone ko.
Candidate number 23, Myron Jude Ordiliano from Parañaque City. Candidate number 6, John Angelo Escuadro from Cagayan Valley.
Everybody's on the way, got the song. It's like I sweet and know every word of the song. It's funny how I got to wind along.
tinig sa natay pag-ibig. Ako'y si Makisig, ako'y si Makisig, ako'y si Makisig.
Thank you, Mr. J. Imbales, for that wonderful performance. And that was the evening gown competition of our top 20 finalists. Mas gumapo sila nung nag-suit sila, no? This was our formal wear competition. Gusto ko lang mag-comment kanina, napaka-heartwarming na mga videos na napanood natin at mas nakilala pa natin ang mga candidates natin, and especially the segment with Tito Boy. Mas pinalabas si Tito Boy yung mga personality. Grabe yung mga cheer nyo ngayong gabi! Mas lumakas pa ang mga cheer nila ngayong gabi for you guys. At dahil mas nakilala ang ating mga candidates today because of the segments that have just passed, we are now awarding the second set of special awards. Starting with Mr. Personality. Mr. Personality is awarded to Mr. San Juan City, Kit Cortez. The winner of Mr. Personality will receive 10,000 cash and a plaque to be awarded by Mark Kevin Balwawa, Mr. International 2018. Set is awarded to Mr. Photogenic. Mr. Photogenic is Mr. Macabebe Pampanga, Godfrey Nicolay Maurilio. Mr. Photogenic will receive 10,000 cash and a plaque to be awarded by Mark Kevin Balwawa, Mr. International. Mr. Congeniality is Mr. Mandaluyong City, Gerald Castañeda. Mr. Congeniality will receive 10,000 pesos cash and a plaque to be awarded by Mr.
Doon ko na lang ilagay sa parador. Huwag mong babuhin yung yung sauce. Patay mo yung kalan. Ako mo lang kanin. Hindi ako kakain. Ano mo yung kalan, ha? Wala ka na doon. Ayoko. Pakatamad ka ay lang naman Simong, lagyan mo na lang sa maliit.
First is
Bigyan mo ng dalawa. Saltaya, lagyan mo ng
the next best in modern national costume. The winner of a best in modern national costume will receive 10,000 cash prize and a plaque to be awarded by Mr. Severino C. Lupigan Jr., Human Resource Officer for Factors Learning and Development. The next set is an exciting award. It is the Best in Swimwear Award. And it is awarded to winner will receive a 10,000 2018. award. Our last is the best informal wear.
Ma.
And best informal formal wear goes to Mr. Macabebe Pampanga Godfrey Nicolay Murillo. The winner of the best informal wear will receive 10,000 cash prize and a plaque to be awarded by Mr. Mark Kevin Bawawa, Mr. International Philippines 2018. Congratulations to the second set of awardees. Now, before we come back, here's another AVP that you all need to watch.
the Filipino moves us to do more, giving hope to those in need. Rebuilding lives, inspiring sports heroes, and empowering a nation. PAGCOR, creating opportunities beyond gaming.
Whoever you are, whatever you do, we bring out the best in you.
This is my skin, confident delight. Skin power toner, face cream, soap organic. Healthy products, sure na sure it's guaranteed. Proud with my skin, light skin is for you and me.
Gina? Gutom na? Mag-gardenia na! Masarap anytime, anyway, anywhere. Gina? G! Gutom na? Gardenia! Gina? O gardenia na! Gina? Gutom na? Dapat gardenia! Nutritious! Convenient! Gina? G! Gutom na? Gardenia! Gina? O gardenia na! Gina? Gutom na? Dapat gardenia! Nutritious! Convenient! Gina? G! Gutom na? Gardenia! Gina? O gardenia na!
three. Wow. Boom. What? Wow. Bye.
Our journey with the Filipino moves us to do more, giving hope to those in need. Rebuilding lives, inspiring sports heroes, and empowering a nation. PAGCOR, creating opportunities beyond gaming.
Whoever you are, whatever you do, we bring out the best in you.
This is my skin, confident light skin, carrot toner, face cream, soap organic, healthy products, sure it's guaranteed. Proud with my skin, light skin is for you and me.
Gina? Gutom na? Mag-gardenia na! Masarap anytime, anyway, anywhere. Gina? G! Gutom na? Gardenia! Gina? O gardenia na! Gina? Gutom na? Dapat gardenia! Nutritious! Convenient! Gina? G! Gutom na? Gardenia! Gina? O gardenia na! here in Mr. International Philippines 2022 Grand Coronation Night. Our top 20 has already been selected and went through the casual interview and formal wear competitions. And we are now ready to meet our top gentlemen who will keep on fighting until the end of the show tonight.
And after the selection of top 10, they will immediately move forward to the last hurdle of the night, the final question and answer. Are you guys ready to meet this year's top 10? Here now are the top 10 finalists in random order.
Having the first spot for the top 10 of this year's International Philippines is candidate number 5, Cagayan de Oro City, Andre John Cue. Advancing to the competition tonight is candidate 16, Macabebe, Pampanga, Godfrey Nicolay Murillo. You are still in. Candidate 24, Quezon Province, Isam Hit. Please step forward. Candidate 9, Cebu City, John Ernest Danting. Taking the 5th spot is candidate 25, San Juan City, Kit Cortez.
The next candidate in our top 10 is candidate number 14, Imos, Cavite, Christian Carlo de los Santos. Taking our 6th spot in the competition is candidate number 3, Binyan, Laguna, Mark Mardon Arvindaño. Next in the top 10 is candidate number 15, lay there, Michael Granton Kumaling. There are only 2 more spots left in the top 10. The second to the last spot is for candidate number 11, Davao City. Only 1 more spot left for the top 10. On the top 10 is candidate number 23, Parañaque City, Myron Jude Ordinalio.
Congratulations to our top 10! For the rest of our semifinalists, thank you very much, and we are so proud of you for making it this far.
We now turn over the next segment to the King of Talk, Mr. Boy Abunda, to proceed to the final leg of the competition, the Q&A round.
That's okay, Kylie and Michael. Salamat. Palakpakan po natin Miss Kylie Versosa. Michael, thank you. You will be
Thank
back
you,
in
Tito
a while.
Boy. See you later.
All right. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the final Q&A portion of tonight's pageant, Mr. International Philippines. Ganito po ang rule. Each candidate will pick a question from this bowl, and the candidate may request for me to repeat the question if there is a need for repetition. And we would like to start with our first finalist. Direct, you have to tell me, where do I start? Maraming salamat. I've had a couple of sessions with the boys in Q&A. Let's see. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause. And let's start with candidate number 5. Andre? Yes, please. May I read the question for you? Pwede mong ipaulit kung gusto mo. And your question is, may kahabaan po ang tanong. Andre, kung makakaharap mo ang Panginoong Diyos at pwede kang magtanong ng iisang bagay sa Kanya, ano yon?
Mayong gabi sa inyong tanan. If tatanungin ako ng Diyos, if ako ang magtatanong sa Diyos, ang tatanungin ko po kung bakit po nandito ako sa mundo. Pero alam ko po kung bakit ako nandito. For my gift, kasi lahat po tayo may gift. And gusto ko po i-nurture yung gift. I want to nurture my gift and to use my advocacy to inspire others. Thank you.
No, I understand what you're trying to say. Because ang hirap, makaharap ang Diyos. What you're trying to tell me is that instead of asking the question, you want to say thank you. And thank you, Mr. Cagayan de Oro. Maraming salamat, Andre. Thank you. Palakpakan po natin si Andre. Maraming salamat. Number 16.
Kaya pala puro kapangalan ako sa utak ko kasi pinapanood mo. Ay, pinapanood mo, puro kakapangalan.
Kumusta?
Okay naman po, kinakabahan pero andito pa rin po nakatayo.
Normal lang yung kaba? Normal lang yung kaba?
Yes po.
Your question. Ano ang nais mong sabihin sa kahit sinong nanonood ngayong gabi na nakakaranas ng bullying? Would you like me to repeat the question? Ano ang nais mong sabihin sa kahit sinong nanonood ngayong gabi dito na nakakaranas ng bullying?
Ang masasabi ko po sa nakakaranas ng bullying dito sa mga tao dito, huwag tayong mawalan ng pag-asa dahil andyan ang Diyos, andyan ang ating mga pamilya, kaibigan, para suportahan tayo at para hindi tayo mawalan ng pag-asa sa buhay. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat, Mr. Macabebe Pampanga. Let's now go to candidate number 24. You can pick your question, please. question is it okay to love and not be loved in return? I'll say it again. Is it okay to love and not be loved in return?
Thank you po, Tito. Well, it's not necessary to be loved. As long as you are given love for people, respect, equality between the people, it's enough. In Arabic we say, إن بعضكم تساويون. It means we are equal in love, in everything. We also, if we don't give in return the love, doesn't matter. As long as we give the love for the people, we'll be always thankful. Thank you.
Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And our fourth finalist is number 9. Mr. Cebu City, you may pick your question. Yes, I will. Ikaw okay lang if you're not loved in return? Yes, it's okay. As long as you love. Yes, kwayoko. Here's your question. A foreigner asks you, Mr. Cebu requests that his question be asked in English. A foreigner asks you, why is it more fun in the Philippines? What would you say?
I would say that it's more fun in the Philippines because of the culture that we have, the tourism that we have, the food that we have. The Philippines in general is one of the most beautiful countries that I've ever been to, and the food, the country, the people, it speaks for itself. I mean, if I could name all the places in the Philippines, it's all beautiful from the people, from the culture, from the food. The people are so beautiful, and I want everyone who's watching right now, especially from abroad, please come visit the Philippines and you'll experience paradise. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cebu. Alam niyo po si Mr. Cebu, the first time I met him, Mama Rene, you better listen to this. Binigyan niya ako ng dried mango. I don't know what it meant, but I took it to heart. He's a kind boy. Our next candidate, pero totoo po yun. You know, he made sure that he gave sweet dried mangoes to his friends. Our next candidate, our next finalist is number 25. Good evening. Your question. How old are you now? How old are you now?
I'm 21 years old.
When you're walking down from there to here, what were you telling yourself?
Well, actually, I feel that I'm supposed to be nervous, but as I'm walking down, telling myself that I can do this, you know? Nothing will go wrong as much as if I am going to believe in myself. And
You can.
Yeah, of course I
You
can.
can. Okay, here is your question. Canada recently joined Uruguay. Am I pronouncing it correctly? I think I am. Uruguay as a second nation in the world to make marijuana legal. What is your opinion on the legalization of marijuana in the Philippines? Okay. Ang Canada, recently ay katulad ng Uruguay, ang pangalawang bayan sa buong mundo na ginawang legal ang marijuana. What is your opinion kung gagawing legal ang marijuana?
Marijuana. And it doesn't mean that if the other countries accepted it, we would. But in my opinion, marijuana has its own medical advantages. And for all I know, I'm all for it as long as it will be limited and will not be used to businesses that will be gateway to our illegal drugs, and of course crimes. That's all.
Maraming salamat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Aren't you proud of the guys? Let's go to candidate number 14. Imus, Cavite. Please, your question. May tawag ang Imus, di ba? It's supposed to be the flag capital of the... I'm sorry? Flag capital of the Philippines. Flood? Flood capital. Flag. It's a flag. I'm sorry. Bandila. My bad. It's the flag capital of the Philippines because our national flag was...
It is part of the history of the Philippines when it comes to freedom, our freedom. Laki po yung contribution niya.
Napakalaki sa ating kasaysayan. Mr. Imos, your question is, kung may isang bagay kang ihihingi ng tawad sa Diyos, ano ito at bakit?
I
think if I would wish something to God, it is to change the mindset of the people, to teach everyone discipline. Because I think discipline, it makes us think what is right. It makes us decide on what to do. And I think if we all live in a more disciplined way, I think we will have a better world. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Imos. Thank you very much. From Mr. Imos, we now go to number 3, Binyan, Laguna.
Grabe. Gagi, kawawa.
Can pick your question. Mr. Binyan, your question is, ano sa tingin mo ang maipagmamalaki ng mga kalalakihang Pilipino sa buong mundo? You want to repeat the question? Okay, say it again. Ano sa tingin mo ang maipagmamalaki ng mga lalaking Pilipino sa buong mundo?
I think that we are distinctively handsome. And I know that we have the characteristics of our national hero in our blood, running through our veins. The love for our country, the bravery of our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. And that is my answer. Thank you.
Maraming salamat. Thank you very much, Mr. Binyan. Come on down, join me, number 15, Leyte.
May nagabi dito, boy.
Maupay nga gabi imo, Michael, an imo question. Michael, later your question is, the security guard incident in Ortigas, you heard about it. Sabi nila, pag mayaman, may investigasyon. Pag mahirap, diretso kulong. Comment. Okay. The security guard incident in Ortigas, kung saan nasagasaan, hit and run, sabi ng mga netizens, pag mayaman daw, may investigation. Pag mahirap, diretso kinukulong. Your comment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I saw that video on that security guard. It was really heartbreaking kasi a normal security guard doing his job and he got tumbled down because of that car. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, kung ano man yung mangyari, kung ano man yung dapat na kinasangkutan mo or you done this criminal, you should be penalized. Kung mayaman ka man, mahirap, you should be penalized according to the law. And that would be all. Thank you so much.
Maraming salamat, Michael. Thank you very much, Mr. Leyte. Thank you. Let's now go to number 11. Number 11. Your question. Batiin mo muna ang mga nanonood sa Bisaya.
Mayong gabi kaninyong tanan, Davao. Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat.
Maraming salamat. Your question. Sa Davao, sino ang pipiliin mo? Ibig sabihin, girlfriend. Mahal mo o mahal ka? At bakit?
Thank you po sa maganda. Pipiliin ko po yung mahal ako. Dahil po, pag mahal po ako ng girlfriend ko, mas mapagpakita niya yung pagmamahal sa akin. Then, matuto din po akong mahalin siya. Katulad ng pagmamahal niya sa akin. Yun lang po ang salamat.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Davao. Thank you. Thank you, Miko. Thank you. Of course, Mr. Paranaque. Last but not the least, number 23. We have two more questions, actually, and you can choose one.
I love you.
I remember I asked this question when I did an interview with Danielle Padilla. Mr. Paranaque, in a romantic relationship, what is worse than betrayal? Can I say it again? In a romantic relationship, what is worse than betrayal?
Thank you for that question, Tito Boy. In a romantic relationship, it takes commitment, it takes perseverance, and it takes time. What's worse than betrayal is unloyalty. And that goes the same for loyalty to our family, to our friends, and for our loved ones. Because at the end of the day, you can't be in a relationship if you're not committed and if you're not loving that person equally. Because at the end of the day, you need to love yourself first before you share that love amongst others. And before that, before you inspire that and love yourself first, how can you love a whole city, a whole nation, or a whole country if you can't love yourself? At the end of the day, betrayal is worse if you don't love yourself.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Paranaque. Maraming salamat. Thank you. Kindly bring the mic, please. Just so you know, mga kaibigan, the question which was not picked was, pabor ka ba na dapat lahat ng lalaki 18 years old and above ay mag-train at sumabak sa giyera for the Philippines? Just for the record. So maraming salamat. That was our final Q&A for Mr. International Philippines 2022. And right now, I'd like to invite you, judges, and our audience tonight to have a final look at our 10 finalists in Mr. International Philippines 2022.
So today, magkakaroon tayo ng closed door interview together with the Mr. International Philippines Organization. Hello po. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. What do you consider the most memorable and probably the most challenging or difficult part of this competition for you?
I think the most memorable thing about this whole MIPH experience was the
Pinaka-favorite ko yung brother.
Sa'yo nilang kasama. Most of my life kasi lagi ako mag-isa.
meeting like Buemunda.
I've learned so much about him as an individual, and I've learned so much in that area, especially, on how to speak. I think we should know our core. It's an eye-opening experience.
Meeting people like from front row. And also your workshop on day one.
To do public speaking, and especially how to present yourself to other people. The best part of this, or the most enjoyable, is just everything. Madami akong nakilala new people, kasi introvert talaga ako.
From the Surge Fitness photo shoots.
It is a challenge for me to talk to new people, pero dito, naging magaan siya, and it was fun. Actually, lahat. Kasi yung journey, tsaka yung mga experiences, kasi yung wala akong pa na-experience before. Nag-enjoy talaga ako sa pagsali sa Mr. International. One of my happiest moments sa life, to be honest.
Siguro yung mga yung mga Rizal and yung mga activity natin ngayon kasi nagsama-sama kami, nagkakilala, tsaka nag-banding.
Sobrang saya po. I never experienced pa na nag-pageant na month long. It's a good experience din po.
What made you join MIPH?
What made me decide to join Mr. International Philippines is opportunity. Life is too short not to take opportunities.
Ever since I was growing up as a kid, I wanted to represent the Philippines. I want to represent the nation, carry the flag behind my back. I want to be the pride and joy of the Philippines.
I do believe in myself. Alam ko na kaya ko talaga makipagsabayan on the national field because I have the qualities of being Mr. International.
The passion that I work with this kind of organization, I think it's really important to have, because this organization really work hard for us.
If you would be given the opportunity to travel back in time and meet your 8 or 10-year-old self, what piece of advice would you give him and why?
Kung babalik ako sa age, bata ako.
Ang i-advise ko lang po sa kanya talaga is ituloy niya po yung mga ginagawa niya.
Sana binigay ko na lahat ng mga possible na pwedeng gawin para ma-improve sa sarili ko.
Kailangan mong maging matapang kasi ang buhay hindi laging nasa taas ka.
I would tell that little MJ to just keep going. Stay focused. Just make sure to do your best.
Never to listen to anyone's opinion, and also to believe in yourself. Never stop dreaming. Pag nasa ilalim ka, yan ang bubuo sa'yo sa pagkatao mo kung paano ka iaangat ito.
Mga sasabi na hindi mo kaya, iba ka, ganito ka. Just do your best. Just be MJ. Just be real and be you. Be true.
Being committed on the way I can be myself.
Kung iibay niya po yung dating siya, siguro hindi na po siya nakaupo ngayon.
If there is one thing that you'd like to say to your mom right now, ano yung gusto mong sabihin sa kanya?
I really love my parents, and my mom especially. Since I'm not a showy person po, na hindi ko pa nasasabing I love you. For me, they are my role models.
Ano yung pinaka-challenging, yung pinaka-mahirap para sa'yo?
Having to compromise my job, but at the same time, it's also an experience. I think the most challenging is that how I can prove to everybody that I am worth for this title. I've been juggling school
In the competition, I think the most challenging thing was yesterday, the noise and the crowd and the energy. Your heart, you cannot control your heartbeat. It's constantly like rising, and
it's part of my growth. I think it's definitely worth it.
Yung isa sa pinakamahirap na part para sa akin is yung lose weight talaga. Kasi sobrang ikli lang talaga ng preparasyon ko.
Yung may mga nag-discriminate lang po sa akin dahil yung pagsasalita ko po, yung Bisaya. Gusto kong part and sobrang nahirapan doon sa search. Mahirap siya not physically tsaka mentally kasi I was not that physically ready nung nag-search. Parang still building up myself.
I think hindi ako mahihirapan dun kung hindi ko talaga hinabol yung iba kong candidate. So it's really the pressure na pumagod sa akin. Nabigla po ko sa mga pinagawa sa amin
Yun. Although ginaya ko naman po at natapos ko yung mga pinagawa sa amin, ang bawat isa ay nagtutulungan, hindi lang po about siya sa competition, is about din siya sa pagiging kaibigan at family namin.
Ang pinaka-challenging po is yung financial state ko po. Kasi nung press presentation before ako pumasok, wala po talaga akong fund. 3K lang po yung pera ko that week. And then, tinipid ko yung for 1 week. Hindi po ako kumakain. Tapos yung transpo po kasi, 500, parang a day na malayo po kasi. And then, last, sabi ko, hindi na ako makaka-uwi.
Oh, ang ganda, oh.
And then, meron po si Dito Ron, dito po. Pinigyan po ako ng pamasaya pa uwi.
Hindi mo ba inisip na because of the difficulties into your financial, no, kasi you're not, should I say, stable, hindi mo ba naisip na, mag-give up ka na lang?
Si mama ko lang po. Si mama ko po lagi yung iniisip ko kasi mula bata po hanggang ngayon, nahihirapan po siya. Gusto ko lang po makita po masaya siya. Para pong sinabi Tito Boy, yeah, make your mama proud.
Alam mo, it's really very heartbreaking. It's a very unique story. Personally, this is what I'm looking for. Somebody who persevered, somebody who stood his ground, somebody who didn't give up in spite of the challenges. Your story is very, very inspiring.
What is your biggest regret in life?
I was never enough for anybody. I was never enough for... I've always been compared to someone, someone better, stronger. I know I can't please anyone. I just want to please myself. I want to be at peace with my mind.
In case you lose this pageant, where will you go?
Mag-focus ako sa work. Pero sa ngayon po, gusto ko muna pong mag-provide sa family ko.
Ano yung nakapag-boost ng confidence mo?
Hindi kami okay sa buhay. So, feeling ko yun yung nag-motivate sa akin para maging mas matibay pa ako, lumaban sa buhay. Luckily, nag-graduate po ako with Latin Honors. I'm a graduate of cum laude po.
Nagawa ako yung kailangan kong gawin and na-inspire ko rin yung ibang tao na even though na ako po yung isa sa mga pinakapayat sa pageant na to is I still have the confidence to show my body and tumayo po sa harap ng camera and ngumiti sa lahat ng tao.
Magpapanalo sa akin dito yung personality character, which is developed because of my education and my good family values.
Sa tingin mo, bakit ikaw ang dapat manalo as Mr. International Philippines?
Bakit naman hindi? Out of 100 plus online applicants down to 80 something. Sa 80 na yun, nasama ako and I believe na meron akong potential na nakitaan ng mga panels. I uphold the core value of determination. As a Philippine national athlete sa modern pentathlon and an online influencer, I have the capabilities and I have the resources that I need to uphold my advocacy.
Sino pa sa palagay mo ang dapat manalo? Aside from
Si San Simon.
Si Jan Ernest Tanting po.
San Juan. I think Parañaque for me is stand out the most for us.
It's overwhelming with all the other candidates doing their best.
I would definitely choose Imus Cavite.
I think he's out.
I know how he struggles and I know how he prepared for this.
Roommate ko siya, naririnig ko yung story niya.
Ang bait-bait po niya talaga sa lahat, tapos mapagkumbaba pa po.
Sabi ko sa kanya, pagbutihin mo pre, malay mo ito na yung time mo. Ginagaya niya yung pagiging strict diet ko.
I just want to know, what is your greatest takeaway so far in joining Mr. International Philippines?
Joining pageant, it's one of my bucket list. Ayun, I'm happy na nakapasok ako dito sa Mr. International Philippines kasi na-experience ko siya and I think I did my best. I'm trying to be a sociable person so that I can break out from my comfort zone and that's why I'm trying to socialize to the other candidates and improving my communication skills.
Iba po kasi yung potential po dito sa ano yun. Parang ang laki po ng opportunity po dito. Kahit manalo or matalo, alam ko po na parang mas mag-grow po ako as individual.
When it comes to pageants, it's not about beauty and guilt. It's about hard work now. Discipline taught me a lot about it, like to be more disciplined in life.
giving us his farewell walk and speech for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please all welcome the still reigning Mr. International Philippines 2019, Mr. Levin Arguelles.
I would like to express my gratitude to everyone who has been a part of my journey as Mr. International Philippines. Thank you to my parents, Dr. Leonardo and Dr. Melissa Arguelles, for supporting me all throughout and for being my guide in all things that I do. To my siblings for always having my back. Thank you to all my friends for always cheering me on and uplifting my spirits whenever I'm down. Thank you to PEP's organization for giving me the opportunity to be an inspiration and to have an influence as your Mr. International Philippines. And to the new organization of Mr. International Philippines, I truly appreciate all your efforts and for recognizing me as part of your family. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to say my farewell. I would like to give thanks to Popeye Caritativo for mentoring me and imparting with me invaluable knowledge. My reign as Mr. International was at an unfortunate time because of the pandemic, and it felt like being stuck in a dark cave. However the circumstance, it is always important to be resilient and make the most out of every opportunity that comes your way. Because of the situation, my passion for my dreams have been rekindled as I am currently pursuing my studies in medicine and hopefully become a doctor very soon. With that being said, I believe that we should always see the light at the end of that cave and to keep moving forward. I will always cherish this experience and will always be grateful that I was Mr. International Philippines 2019. Bye.
Thank you so much to our Mr. International Philippines 2019, Mr. Levin Arguelles. This event would not be possible without our following sponsors: Okada Manila, The Cove at Okada Manila, PAG4, the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation. For ensuring the health and wellness of our candidates through their Lux Health supplements, we would like to thank our solid partner here at Mr. International Philippines 2022, the Asia's leading health, beauty, and wellness company, Front Row. Winford Manila Resort and Casino, Novotel Manila Araneta, Options Philippines, David Salon, Derma World Center for Age Management Inc., Jojo Bragais, Walk With, Kahel Clothing, official apparel of Mr. International Philippines, Ilios Party Trays, Mentor Productions, Surge Fitness Center, Poison, the #1 paint, Aquaskin, Black Water Bossing, RGM, Light Skin by Galway Trading, Dream Big Global, Goljan Training and Events, Missology, Analyzing Beauty Pageants, Drew Francisco, JM Pageantry Innovations, your one-stop shop for pageant needs, Ginger Bond, Monarch Montage Skin Science, Eurotel Hotel, Emperador, Pegaro Swim, Alan Lacerna, Gardenia, and Black Mamba. Also, our warmest gratitude to our media partners. Thank you so much to ABS-CBN, GMA, Inquirer, Manila Standard, Pageant Concept, Manila Bulletin, Business Mirror, Mars France, Norman, Philippine Star and Star Blog, Pageant Chronicles, OPMD Worldwide, Pageantry Fanatics, Fab Philippines, Hey Adam G, Sash Factor, Pageant Trend, Pageantology 101, Pageant Talk, Eventology, Fab Manila, Life and Style Central, Critical Beauty Philippines, The Philippine Pageantry, Tidas of Pageantry, Pageant Mag Philippines. Thank you so much for supporting Mr. International Philippines 2022.
Here we go.
Hello, Tito Boy.
Hi, Kylie. Hi, Michael.
I really enjoyed your segment earlier with the boys. At sobrang nakaka-touch at nakaka-inspire talaga lahat ng mga stories ng mga boys natin ngayong gabi.
But somehow, Kylie, when you watch pageants like this, naalala mo yung pinagdaanan mo?
Sobra. Kaya
Talaga?
naalala ko, kaya nararamdaman ko yung nararamdaman ng mga boys ngayon.
Oo.
And in a way, happy ako na wala ako sa posisyon nila ngayon. But I know how you guys feel and alam ko you guys have a bright future ahead no matter what the outcome is. So congratulations.
And the thing is, Michael, Kylie, you somehow respect them because you know the amount of hard work that they put into everything that they did tonight.
Totoo, my respect for them and my respect for male pageants even went up further this night.
That's right.
This only shows that these candidates, Tito Boy and Kylie, are really distinctively handsome. So, you know, being the resident host for Mr. International for a couple of years now, I must say that we are actually sending really strong contenders to the international pageant. So, This batch, sobrang galing po nila.
Ganda, no? Kasi pag sinabi mong distinctively handsome, you're talking really about, something that you don't see. Something that you don't understand, but you know it is there. I was just talking to my friend Popoy Carotativo, one of the best managers in this country, and we were talking about what is it that you see. You know it is there, but you can't explain it. And that's magic.
Tama. Di ba nga sabi ng isang quote sa Little Prince, what is essential is invisible to the eye.
Ganda naman nun. Oh.
Yes, as a beauty queen tayo. Dito boy.
Miss International.
At marami tayong pasasalamatan. Attorney Manuel, for your kindness, thank you. To all of you, to our distinguished panel of judges, maraming salamat.
And I would also like to take this opportunity. I believe that the president of Mr. International Organization, Mr. Alan Sim, is watching over our live broadcast. So, hello, Alan. I hope you're doing well and welcome to the Philippines. And again, we would like to invite everyone to the upcoming Mr. International competition, which will be held here in Manila, Philippines this October.
Oh, okay. Just go ahead.
Yeah, so I believe that the results is already with us.
Yes, the long journey in search for Mr. International Philippines 2022 ends here tonight. On this beautiful stage are 10 equally good-looking young men who hopes to wear the Mr. International Philippines sash.
Okada Manila, are you ready? May we have the envelope, please?
May we now request for the envelope containing the names of the winners tonight.
Thank you. Wow, Michael, let's start.
At this point,
Here. Okay.
we shall be announcing this year's fourth runner-up.
The fourth runner-up will receive 5,000 worth of gift vouchers and 5,000 worth of products from David Salon, 50,000 worth of products and services from Derma World, 500,000 worth of life and accident insurance coverage plan from Options Philippines, and 30,000 cash prize. To award the fourth runner-up, here's Miss Maureen Montaigne, Miss Globe 2021, and Miss Hannah Arnold, Binibining Pilipinas International 2021.
Fourth runner-up is Cagayan de Oro City, Andre John Cue. Congratulations to Mr. Cagayan de Oro City, Kylie.
Our third runner-up for tonight is... The third runner-up will receive 5,000 worth of gift vouchers and 5,000 worth of products from David Salon, 50,000 worth of products and services from Derma World, 500,000 worth of life and accident insurance coverage plan from Options Philippines, and 50,000 pesos cash prize. To award the third runner-up, here's Mother J. Samonte, Marketing Manager of Mr. International Philippines.
Our third runner-up is San Juan City, Kit Cortez.
Congratulations. And now it's time for us to announce the second runner-up.
The second runner-up will receive 5,000 worth of gift vouchers and 5,000 worth of products from David Salon, 50,000 worth of products and services from Derma World, 500,000 worth of life and accident insurance coverage plan from Options Philippines, 75,000 pesos cash prize, and a chance to represent the country in Mr. National Universe pageant. To award the second runner-up, here's Mr. Arvin Maceda, the spokesperson of Mr. International Philippines.
Second runner-up is Leyte, Michael Fer Anton Coman.